All right. It's that time. It's time for Beyond Sight and Sound. Let's do this.
Hey boys and girls, we are going to talk about S&W shooters and prospectors. What is S&W shooters and prospectors?
We at S&W Shooters and Prospectors help people find treasure.
Did you say treasure?
Yes, treasure. Just listen to this amazing review from our happy customer, Jackie Sparrow.
Chuck was ship-shape and a pleasure to deal with. I was able to buy everything that I needed at prices that were shillings less than others. I found my 9 pieces of 8 in no time. Savvy?
I know you're asking yourself, why should I shop at S&W Shooter and Prospectors?
Chuck Smalley has over 45 years of metal detecting experience. He works with each customer one-on-one to customize their setup to match their skill level.
So if you always dreamt of being a pirate, contact Chuck at S&W Shooters and Prospectors and he'll dig up a great deal for you.
iPads and rum not included.
Caution. Please do not operate motor vehicles or power equipment while under the influence of this show. Listening to this show could cause side effects such as bouts of laughter, violent binges of cabin fever, and even dreams of silver and gold. Please be advised. Now that the fine print is out of the way, on with the show.
All right, we're back, we're live, and we'll go ahead and get Chuck in here.
Hey,
There he is.
how we doing?
All right.
All right.
All right. Looks like we've got Dennis in, and yeah, they're all dropping in. Barb's in there.
Barb's in the house. We got the crew. Jason's in. Yeah, it's coming together. I didn't know if today was going to come together or not. I took the truck down. They sprayed in the bed liner and other things that were supposed to be on it. And they hadn't called by 4. And this is down in Davenport from here. Is to get to where we're going, 45 minutes. And they made a flying trip around 4:30. Got there. They gave me a loaner, turned everything in. They were all happy. Did a walk around on the truck, looked it over. Everything looked good. Mud flaps were on. Everything was in place. So flew back home, ate some supper, and here we are.
Wow.
That time of day, that's their rush hour in that particular area. And it was bumper to bumper and crazy.
Huh. I see.
Barb's giving out a recipe for something.
Disaster?
Yeah, there you go. Get her done. She's baking up some goodies, it looks like.
Oh, yeah, apparently. And she
Yeah,
is giving out a
baking is the right
recipe.
word there, Barb. Yep. Hey, Chris. They're rolling in. This is a cheese sauce that she makes. Ooh. Sounds good. Janet. Boy, they're rolling in hard.
Right. And I see that Dennis is throwing the spot prices out there,
Oh boy.
which I hadn't seen him yet at that point really, and had went and checked over on AppMex, and things had been right there in a little bit of a dip, but now they're all starting to come back green again.
Yep.
Looks like gold's setting at 44.74.30, and silver's at 79.23. Platinum's at 23.19.90.
That made a big comeback.
Palladium's at 18.06.50, which looks like from what I'm seeing here, platinum's a big one at 0.42%.
Yep. Platinum's up 12.24%. I think he means in 1 week.
Yeah, it's a very good possibility because Sunday, I want to say the highest I had seen silver was somewhere in the $76 range,
Okay.
probably. And yesterday, it was somewhere in the $83 range, because Dennis and I had been messaging back and forth about it for a few minutes, which it has dipped back down from what it was yesterday. But I think what we're seeing here is we're starting to see it dance with 80 and 90 like we were seeing it dance with 40 and 50. But it's going to break it.
They're talking $100 by the end of the month. Some of them. And Emery says he saw copper over 6, and so did I. And there are guys that are big copper gatherers, hopefully all legal.
I believe Sunday somebody had in the chat that it was 350.
It's supposed to rise.
It did.
Yeah. And continue to rise. So we'll see what goes on there. If you got a 10-pound ingot or two, you got some other copper. We talked about this the other night. Might be cash in time. And I didn't check iron today. I'm sorry, ORH. So
Right. See, this is why it pays when you're out there digging and you get your pouch full of trash. Don't just, I mean, as long as you can handle it, you've got a bucket in the truck or something like that, throw it in the bucket. Don't just dump it in the nearest trash can, because now look at what you're just throwing away.
Yep.
I mean, we dig up plenty of copper and brass and things like that too. And there is a difference between red brass and yellow brass. Make sure to look your brass over real good before you toss it into whatever bin. There is a difference. There's a price break there.
And Janet brings up the point. She says that means the theft of copper will be up.
Yes, it will.
Not Cooper copper.
Yes, it will. And we just talked about that Sunday before the show.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So anyway, things are all rolling now. We got to get out and find those spots that still got a good amount of silver left that are still out there. A little research, a little time and effort. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Josh and I were talking. I was looking, and I think this was on Money Metals. What for barber quarters? What they showed in the pictures were average circulated. That means they weren't quite totally smooth. And oh my God, look that up.
Yeah.
Go look that
Yeah.
up.
Look it up.
Look it up. Your commandate marks. They're selling them in little groups of 5. But the other thing we've been talking about, hey, old Pilon, how you doing? We were talking about if you're selling and buying, more buying.
Right, more so the buying side, but
I noticed earlier today, I clicked over and I looked, and American Eagles were at $97. That's their sell price now. 97.
yeah,
Josh was saying 100, 204 in some of them.
yeah, it just depends on where you look.
Yeah, and some of them are doing that because of the wild swings that silver's having. They're covering their investment to sell. They're dealers, they're brokers, whatever. So with that swing that's going on in there, they just don't know what to put. So they put it up high enough that they're going to make money on it.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Well, in either way, they're going to make money on it. They're going to make sure they get theirs. They're not in business to lose money. That's not good business. But at what we're seeing, because a lot of times you'll see spot plus.
Right.
And what we're seeing as far as that plus, that premium, it's just getting absolutely silly.
Now, Phil just put up junk store today. Morgan's are at 85 across the counter, I believe. So that'll have those that got some 1921s looking at them pretty hard, because that's the most common.
Well, now and remember that's retail.
Right.
That's not what you're going to get for your junk Morgan. No. Your junk Morgan at what silver is right now is probably somewhere around 60.
60, 65 for just common date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there again, they have overhead, all of that they have to put a markup on said piece for it to go back out the door and make any sort of money at it.
And the Red Book, once it came out, and is out now for 2026, you know, their prices are already out of whack.
Oh yeah, and one of the reasons for that is because they take, when they put the Red Book together, they take an average of the prices across the country, and then they put that into print. So by the time that final revision is ready for you to purchase off the shelf, those prices are almost a year old at that point. And that price is what the dealers were asking. You're going to get a more accurate price off of the Blue Book. But there again, price is going to be dated by almost a year.
Now, Barb brought up a point. What about a nice Morgan? Okay, we're using the most common date, the 1921. When you get to the AU grade, it starts going up a little. But when you start into the BUs, whether it's 60, 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, or above, and you send it in, you get something that's that nice graded, and hopefully it comes back with a good grade. Now we're going to get above silver spot. But there will be a point when that silver spot gets above on a common date 21. If it hits 100, I don't know what to tell you. And Phil said Morgan's he looked at said they were on sale. Whoa.
I bet they are.
Yes, it is, Emery. I'll
sell them all day long at that price.
I've got some of the older price books too. I get like that 85 coin prices. Oh, this is 2001. The other one's 85.
Oh yeah, the magazines we were seeing Sunday.
Yep.
Yeah.
Take a look at something here, and let's just look back then. It's clad. Let's use a 21 at that time S in AU 50 was $16. MS 60, it jumped up $10. 63, it went to 53. Start getting a higher level yet, MS 64. That's $100.50. You hit a 65, goes to $1,850 for that coin. The 21D only goes to $300, but the 21S goes to $1,850. And if you have one that's proof like DMPL on either one, proof like 21D is 15 grand. This is back in 2001 and 22,000. So you can see once you get into that mid-range MS 63, 64, each point really puts it up there. So that's
Right.
why you want to be careful on what you're selling. If you haven't had it graded and it looks really, really, really nice, do you spend $50 to get it graded? I think so.
Yeah, you might want to.
You might want to.
Bob's in.
Yeah, Bob. Hey, down east, man.
Yep.
So,
See,
now,
and here's another big wild card for it all is many people can remember the great silver melt of the 80s when the Hunt brothers
yep,
basically cornered the market. And look at what that did to numismatics, because a lot of coins went to melt, which drove numismatics and collector value up on certain grades, certain series, things of that nature. And it may be a while before we see that reflected entirely, but I suspect we're going to see that again.
right.
Because of the silver prices that we're seeing.
Right. I'm just looking up a barber dime that I got in hand that I dug. I didn't pick the dirt out of it. I just threw it in a holder. It's a 1911D, but it conditionally, it's got full liberty across the head. Great detail. I didn't scratch it. And I'm no expert, but I'm putting it at an AU grade. AU 58 is what they have in here. Just to give you an example of the differences on a 1911. Let's see, D. If you've got a very fine, they're $7.50. If you move that particular coin up to an AU 50, it's, if I can read this, $52. If you step into the MS grades, it goes to $750 at a 65 level, which it's not, but each little hash mark makes a good rise.
Right. The
Really
higher the
good.
details, the higher the price.
And I've got a couple peace dollars that I had acquired in the 80s. My mom's best friend called me, and she and her girlfriend had a bunch of Morgans and peace dollars. And I took a grading book, and we did the best we can. And I told them, but you don't have anything here other than some of the peace dollars that would grade into a MS-65, and they had two of those. And I bought several from her because Rita, Mom's best friend, stopped this lady from going to the bank and cashing them in.
Mm-hmm.
Then he called me, and we went through and discussed them all. And she had some other coins. There wasn't anything earth-shattering, but a 22.
But still, she was going to get more from you than taking them to the bank.
Yeah, a 1922, and I think that one is a P, and the 23 is a D. They're in the safe. They're proof like. They're beautiful coins, absolutely gorgeous, and they've been in the holder ever since. I never sent them in. I'm considering doing it because if they tip into the 64 or above range, we're talking thousands.
Yeah.
So if you've got a real nice one, Barb, going back to you, really, really nice, and you've got a trusted coin dealer, have them look at it. Those guys see a lot more than I would or anybody else and be able to tell you. And
whether or not it's worth your time to send it in and have it certified.
BCGS. I mean, when they come in, and caveat emptor, even some of them out there and good PCGS holders, they've been faked. They're that good in China making that stuff and replicating it and getting it through the system and selling some coins that aren't any good.
It shouldn't be out there on the market.
Right. And refreshing myself, I've been watching a lot of guys talking how to tell the fakes. One of the big things, weigh it. It's right in the red book. The weight should be, and if it's within a gram, one way or the other, depending upon where. If it's really nice, it should just about be spot on to the weight of the coin as stated. Then they got these pingers where you can hear the difference in the sound. And then they've got machines that you lay it on and you put a infrared on it, and it tells you whether it's silver or not. And these big coin dealers, they've got that stuff. They have to protect themselves with the volume they're buying, but we should be able to protect ourselves too. And there's a whole series of ways, and you can watch there's plenty of videos how to spot fakes.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of them out there.
Yep.
Down east, you're getting snow and freezing rain. That's supposed to hit us on Saturday.
Well, I imagine he's been dealing with it for a while where he's at. He's up in Maine.
Yep.
Either way, I'm not excited to be dealing with it anytime soon either.
Oh, Barb bought some over the years. She bought peace dollars. Good.
Nice.
If you bought them 10 years ago or even 5 years ago, with what's going up, you got a solid investment there.
Yeah, and you probably did all right for yourself. Counterfeiting was not as rampant as it is, say, in the past 3 to 5 years.
Yep. And counterfeits are as old as coinage. They counterfeited them as soon as they started making them.
Oh, yeah.
I found, I took it down to Al Hurry downtown. I found a dime in Clinton, Iowa, It's a 1913 Barber dime. I was using, at the time when I found that, the 3030. Pulled it out of the ground, and I flipped it over. I was not expecting what was laying there. It was a Barber dime. Okay, but I swung it over the coil. It didn't read anywhere near silver range. It read down lower. It was made out of lead.
Huh.
I have it in the safe. I still have it. I didn't part with that one. And Al wanted it because he knew of that particular group in this area were doing a counterfeit out of lead. They'd made their dye and then they would give it a squash, and it looked good, but it was whitish color.
Mm-hmm.
And the weight wasn't right. And I weighed it, and I took it to Al. He said, "Oh, yeah." He said, "Where'd you find that?" And I said, "Clinton." He said, "Up in northeastern Iowa during that period, they had a counterfeit group going, and they were making dimes, quarters, and halves."
Yeah.
He said,
Tom
"What do you want?"
Kingery and
He
Rich
asked me what.
Krupmeyer are in.
I said, "It ain't for sale." I said, "I'll probably never find another one." And I haven't.
Right.
But
Yeah, I mean, even the counterfeit
well,
coins
long
can
time.
be collectible.
1883, no cent nickel.
The racketeer nickel.
And they sell them. You can find the gold-plated ones for sale. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So, hey, the government made a mistake by not saying cents, just a V, little gold plate on there, and went from a nickel to $5. And that was a pretty good chunk of change then.
Oh, yeah. Yes, it was.
You know, if you're looking to hedge against all this crap and you got stuff stuck away, pays to go through it and be prepared. And I was watching, I didn't get to see the auction. And good friends of ours, the Marshes, they have their little auction thing going all the time. In fact, there's probably one tonight. They were auctioning off a 1/200th of an ounce gold coin. I hadn't seen a 1/200th. I'd seen the 1/100th. Well, I looked it up. Yeah. And I don't know what it brought. I have no idea. But the thing is that the premium on 1/200th of an ounce is phenomenal for the amount of gold you're getting. So Josh and I have been talking about the premium swing because they've set the premiums high now because of the constant up and down, and that's on gold, that's on silver, that's on platinum, palladium, all of them. The coinage, man, they're really tacking on them out because they got to cover. They're buying it to resell. They're going to a broker that goes to a dealer that goes to the customer. Sometimes there's distributor costs in there. So everybody's getting a cut of that all the way down the line. But let's say you buy it today and that was a American Eagle 2025, just common American Eagle. It wasn't one of the full luster, all this stuff that they try to sell you alongside of it. It's still 1 ounce of bullion. And on that little 1/200th, I roughly figured that's got to go up almost double what you'll have in it to make a buck. And I think they were selling for $64.
Wow.
Yeah. If you figure out the gold weight in it, they, you know.
Well, like I said, there was, I can't remember now, it might have been JM Bullion. They were running some sort of a sale the other day on basically 1 gram gold bars. And their sale price was $30 over spot. Now, with the premiums like this, I can't remember ever seeing premiums that high.
Yep.
And that's tough to justify that cost and be able to make much money off of it. I mean, sure, you can see gold go up $30 in a day, but that's an ounce. We're talking a gram.
And as you and I were talking earlier, I still think the best way for you to do some of it is get yourself a sluice, a gold pan, a bucket, a classifier, a shovel,
A detector.
a detector, and go gold hunt. I've seen $800 detectors pull up a $55,000 piece of gold.
Yeah. Well, and there is something to be said for that. Why pay for it when you can go find it?
That's right. And Joey out in California, we're selling classifiers, gold pan kits, all the crazy. And they're going out, of course, through Oroville. That Oroville Creek runs right through town. They're down panning in the creek. It's open to the public. They're panning, and then there's some people getting 4 or 5 grams a day. Look up what a gram is worth. There you go, Dennis. Throw what a gram of gold.
Yeah, I'm sure Dennis will have it in there.
I think it's 144 for a gram. Okay, there's 31.1 grams in it, troy ounce.
Yeah, 31.1, I think.
Yep. Okay, Barb says she has 2 grams of gold she won last spring, are worth $50 each now. A gram is worth 100.
No, they're worth more than 50.
Dennis just posted.
Yeah, they're worth 143.78.
So right now, those 2 grams are worth just shy of $300.
That ought to surprise her a little bit. We'll give her a minute to pick herself up off the floor.
And the other way on getting your coins, let's go out and find some good spots and dig them up. Oh, is that what you said? Well, you said they are worth $50 plus each now. Not quite that way.
Oh, $50 more than when she won them.
Each.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sell, Barb, sell.
Yep. Hello, Kim.
Hello.
And it makes you look at those old 10-carat rings you've been digging up, too.
Right.
Hit the beaches. Now, who called me? I got a phone call today. He ordered a coil from me. He's down on spends his winter down there. Hitting the beaches, and he said they are stone quiet where he's at. He said, man, they're getting hammered down here. I said, yeah, but they can't get it all. We're talking about...
but what that's doing is that's making the rest of us have to work that much harder.
Yeah.
Still, though. And with the prices that we've been seeing, you and Joey have seen it multiple times this year.
Yep.
Where people have come in, bought a detector, gold pan, what have you, and came back in and showed what they've found and how that has basically paid for that machine in one day.
Joey sold a gold monster to a gentleman about a month ago. Joey called me. He's all excited. He came in.
And that's the one that was during the government shutdown, wasn't it?
Yep. He had over an ounce and something in a week. So right now you got $4,000 return on at that time was, I think they were $899, a $900 investment and some work, exercise.
Yeah, Frankie Juarez in.
Yeah, Scott's in.
Hey.
Frank. I don't know which Frank. Oh, Frank Juarez. How you doing?
Yeah.
Frankie. Got a meeting tomorrow night. I'll see you and Dennis there. Richard. I'm hoping we can do too, Richard. It all depends upon getting over the top of it or shoveling it out of the ground and washing it out.
Looks like Richard says he's hoping to find a lot in Alaska. Yep. I'll bet everybody is.
Yes, it is. So it's cool. We'll have a good time doing it. But you won't lose any weight, Richard. You get fed too well up there. That's Frankie.
Well, we all have our cross to bear.
Yes, we do.
Definitely.
Barb says she's over the crazies from Christmas. Okay. Good.
Mm-hmm. We'll see.
That's right. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Barb is right. People amaze me. I have seen things in the past couple years I never would have dreamed of, that people can kind of predicaments they get into and what we have to deal with to get them out of it. And yeah, I am not, Dennis. So yeah, there is a lot of flu cases here, Scott.
Yeah, it's been going around everywhere.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm still not completely over whatever got me.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought I was doing good enough yesterday that we were able to get out and get a little bit of our running done, but by the time we were done with that, that was it for me. And I woke up and felt like I'd taken 2 steps backwards today.
I had almost 2 weeks. It was not good. My nose was running.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And yep, you're right, Barb.
Nose, throat, no energy.
Yeah. Scrub your head.
I've slept more in the last 2 weeks that I don't know what I'm going to do when I'm dead.
There you go. Scott says he's at work tonight in his hospital he's at. Mask requirement for all patients, visitors, and employees until further notice.
Well, whatever you do, Scott, don't get sick. I mean, that's a bad place to be because everybody else there is sick.
Oh, God. All right, Barb. They wash your hands just to pick our nose, preparing for your pictures for your giveaways.
Well, you know.
Okay.
What do you do?
Whatever. So,
yeah.
I'm waiting for the weather to break, hit some more fields. It'll be muddy, but that'll be all right. And
hey, at least you got a truck that'll handle it.
Yes, I do. My other truck, I really like that truck. That was one of the nicest riding pickup trucks I've ever had. And it took some punishment. Doggone it. Well,
yeah,
it happens. Nobody got hurt, and the truck's replaced. And the insurance company's pissed off. Oh, well.
Oh, Scott's getting over a regular common cold right now. I thought I said whatever you do, don't get sick. Well, hang in there, Scott, and hopefully you get over it quick.
Yeah, I got to check on something here. Yeah.
Definitely. Because it's been going around. I was hoping to get my flu shot in before the end of the year, but the way I was feeling at the end of the year, wasn't anybody getting near me with a flu shot.
Yeah.
Ain't no way, no how. 5 Mile Relic Hunter in the house.
I'm just stoking up the burner.
Scott says that's why we pay all those insurance premiums, Chuck.
Right. They don't get cheaper.
No.
Not a bit.
Mm-mm. Not at all.
Nope. So, oh well. Yeah, it is. 5 mile. It's all over.
And did I see there earlier in the chat that you were delegating that someone else was in charge of Kevin this year?
Dennis was doing that. Dennis signed on, and he's supposed to take care of that.
Ah. I see. So you weren't delegating, he was volunteering.
Yeah, he was switching things around.
Ah. Got his notes backwards. Oh, yeah, I see now. No.
Yep. It's going to be a good trip. We'll have some fun.
Oh, yeah.
He gets out detecting and running the high bankers. He does pretty good. I'm talking Kevin.
Well, there ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, Alan's got John this year.
Alan's got his hands full.
20 house payments to go, and then you're going to Alaska. There you go, Barb. It's an experience. That place is fun. That place is fun, hands down.
Yeah.
And I tell people it's the experience that you're getting, and you can find the gold if you work for it. But don't forget to smell the roses. Take a bike ride up. Go up to the Kings Mountain area and take a look at it, because when you turn around and you look away from the camp, it's nothing. Miles of mountains.
Wilderness as far as the eye can see. Well, and let's hope there's no tsunami advisories this year.
They just had another earthquake. Was it last week off the coast of Russia? They issued tsunami warnings, but not for that area. It was going down Japan and that. It had a 7 something, but nothing came of it major that we know of.
Wow.
So, well, I'll tell you what, this year's airplane prices, they hurt. They were up a little bit. So, I've been watching it. It's done nothing but go up. And Dennis's gal got us all signed up pretty much on the same flight, so we aren't going to lose anybody in town.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yep.
Definitely.
Well, Juno got hit. That's not that unusual for him. But that peninsula that they're on, they get a lot of snow.
Yeah.
$7 feet. Ooh, that's a good one. They're shoveling roofs up there now. Brother-in-law sent pictures a couple years ago. He went up, shoveled the roof. They had 110 inches in about a week and a half. They were shoveling roofs. They literally cut alleys out the doors so they could get in and out. This is a few years back. And that was in Fairbanks.
Wow. That's a lot of snow.
I've been following that little bit there, 5 Mile. That's a weird deal. He was a dentist. They have no reason for why that occurred, that double homicide down in Missouri, Josh.
Yeah, I'm seeing that here.
It's really weird. Two kids and a dog in the house. They weren't bothered. No firearm there. 3 shell casings. That's it. That's all I got right now. They do have a grainy picture of somebody walking by the house in the time frame they think it happened. But you can't see it.
Interesting.
Yes. Yep.
That's a little different. It is.
This. Yep.
Yeah, I had just seen that come across the chat. Right
Okay,
when
girl, you tell your wife happy birthday. I'm following chat here. Sorry, Josh.
Ah.
Have a good one, Nan. Happy birthday. Yeah, go kick back, relax, and have a couple toddies.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. So.
Absolutely. And I think what we're going to see too is just like we've seen in the past with the price of gold and everything, that's really going to drive the popularity in fractional.
Yeah. Well, there's guys that build their, it's not a collection, they're stack in a manner of, they are preppers where they build it with 10-ounce bars, 5s, 2s, 1s, fractionals. They want what they call junk silver or American coins. And then those fractionals where they can barter and make change and that kind of stuff is part of it. That's why I like the gold back as my fractional. You got halves, 1s, 2s, 5s. They put a common price on them every day. It was, what was it, $8.97 yesterday.
Yeah, I was going to say, for what the price of gold is, the ones have got to be
about $9.
$9-10.
Yeah. And since I started buying them, and I don't have huge amounts of them, but I have some put away as my exchange, and I have a little bit of silver that's set aside, that kind of stuff, because that's recognizable, that's usable. Our currency is being printed, or has been being printed, ungodly rate with nothing to back it up.
Right. Hasn't been anything backing it in years.
No. So that's why they're coming out, the 7-8 states right now, that it's legal tender. Use it as you need it. And there'll be more. I'm figuring that.
Yeah, we'll see more and more of that coming on board, I think, as we progress along. And that was another thing that we were talking about, was the number of places that are coming on board as far as accepting gold backs as.
You go to that website and it says where to use it. The map comes up with pins. Thousands of them in the States now.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. A 1 gold back right now is $8.92. It fluctuates. And
yeah, it's close enough to $9.
Yeah.
And I think they've even got a conversion calculator on there too, don't they?
Yes, they do. It'll calculate, let's say this item that you're buying was $80. And it'll come up and tell you that you need so much in gold backs with a few dollars change. So
Yeah, so that takes all the guesswork out of it.
And I've told you guys before, I've been all over Alaska and I've literally seen tankfuls of gas bought with gold. You pull the scale out, they weigh it out, good enough, see you later, and he puts it in the cash register in a slot for the gold and writes down on the list. So I've seen it done in North Carolina. I've seen gold spent in California and Colorado and Wyoming raw across the counter.
Yeah.
So,
and pretty much every place in Alaska's got a scale behind the counter.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
I mean, that is not that unheard of.
Right downtown Alaska, you can go to the mint. You can sell gold there. You can go into the
you can buy it there, sell it there,
and sell it. That's where I sold it last year. So,
well, and that's another thing too. It might, I mean, if they're up there and they've got some to sell, it might pay for them to check around.
Yep.
Check and see what the mint's doing compared to the jeweler.
Yeah, the site is Goldback. Type in Goldback, it'll come up and it'll explain it to you if that's what you're questioning on what site this is. There's an app you can put in the phone, and it's got a calculator where you can spend it, what the current value per dollar is in gold. Yeah, I believe you. 65,000 for fishing boats right now. 65K.
Wow.
65K for that's probably a 100-horse motor, 18.5-foot, maybe deep V, or it could be a bass sled. It is.
That's crazy.
And just so you guys aren't shocked, the prices in detectors just all went up after the Christmas holidays. All the specials are, all that went to their MSRP pricing. I'm talking all of them. So,
yeah, and that doesn't really necessarily surprise me. If I remember right, they did the same thing last year.
Richard says that's because the boats aren't making it out of Venezuela. No.
I figured it was only a matter of time before somebody had a remark like that.
Go on, Richard. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I can't say that he's wrong.
No. So, but I bought ahead of time, and we put back gold monsters, and we got some manacores and things like that. They allowed us, up to a certain point to buy on the old pricing. So it'll be a little bit. I can't advertise it at that, but I can talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Barb's got anyone want a chance to win a Deus 2? Digging in Virginia is doing an auction
for a family that had a death
in their group. So if you're interested, maybe you should get hold of Barb and she can set you up or direct you to the right spot.
Right.
I heard that, and I also heard Texas is probably going to be in full swing on those, Dennis.
Actually, kind of surprises me that California and Texas haven't already been on board, especially California.
You know the one that I want, Chuck. Okay. I guess I have to think about that, Richard. We'll fix you up. So it'll be a good time. And parts coming into the States right now, and by parts I mean coils. Anything to do with a lot of the detectors is slow.
Mm-hmm.
Was that the 1,000 or the 2,000, Richard?
Maybe anyway, it's the Manicore.
It might be the Manicore right now. It's been a day. Yep, the 2,000.
Nah. Okay, there we go.
Yep. And that's going up, and they're all going up. I mean, it's crazy. This hyperinflation is not quite here, but it's inflating big time.
Yeah. Well, and we see the price of silver being driven by demand in industry, whether that's technology, whether that's chips, anything with a circuit board in it, and that includes detectors.
That's right. Dennis makes a comment.
It stands to reason that they're going to go up.
The silverbacks are coming also. Josh, Dennis brought that up. The silverbacks
are coming for California and Texas.
No, silverbacks. The coin. What you
silverbacks?
Said.
Yeah, silverbacks have been here.
Yeah,
they've just been hard to get.
They've been difficult. They're called zombacks.
Well, they've got quite a variety of silverbacks, which they, for the most part, they're all out of stock.
Yep.
But there were some of the apocalypse currency, the zombacks, that they had been out of stock, and all of a sudden, the other week, some of them did come back into stock for some reason, and I did go ahead and order some. But who knows how long it'll take for them to get here.
Silverbacks are my favorite type of gorilla, according to Scott. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to see a lot of trading going on gold, silver, silverbacks, goldbacks, coinage.
Oh, yeah.
Future.
Bullion, bars, rounds.
Yep.
It doesn't really seem to matter. The prices that we're seeing are not scaring people away from buying.
No.
At all.
They're buying in amounts that, oh my God, I'm not talking thousands.
Yeah.
I'm talking six figures.
Yeah, I mean, I would almost go as far as to say they're buying more now than they were a year ago.
Yeah.
And look at how much the prices went up. It's not scaring them. If anything, the thing that's scaring them into buying is the price itself, because they're seeing the way it keeps climbing.
They had a thing on the other night I was listening to on the commercial use of silver. And each solar panel has so many grams of silver in it. And then the junctions have so many ounces, and these solar fields are huge users of silver. But they brought up a point that one of our missiles that I think it's the Tomahawk. There's almost 60 ounces of silver per bird, per bomb.
Wow.
Cruise missile. Yeah. I went, what? Whoa. So.
Hey, no wonder them things are so expensive to try and buy.
Yeah. And they're always out of stock.
I know, right?
Man, you just can't get one anymore.
Nope.
I don't know what they use down there at that compound, but they were slapping that silly for a little bit when they came in. Get him out there, out of Caracas.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Jason's reporting that a friend of his at a coin and bullion shop in Topeka, Kansas, said business is crazy, both on the buying and selling side.
Yeah. I mean, literally these coin shops, some of the antique stores, even the pawn shops, they've got revolving doors right now.
Barb's wondering what a silver dime is worth these days, spot-wise. I don't have my phone
checked. I'm going to have to guess right around $5. I'm sure
it's
Dennis
$5 range.
Yeah.
It's for the silver in it, Barb. You won't look at that silver rosy funny anyway. Oh, it's a rosy. Yeah, it's a rosy. That's a good thing.
Right. She may not even look at the 40% or so way she used to. 40% half is probably $10 or $12 now.
Yeah. So, but if you guys want $560 snuck in. $550 according to Alan, $560 according to Dennis. If you want to look it up, there's a site called coinflation.com. And you can look up the U.S. silver, and it's got it broke from the nickel all the way through the silver rounds. And it has the gold broke out, and it's at melt value. What you're reading there is melt value.
Right.
So,
and really, I mean, you get into your Rosies, your late date, common date Mercs. That's about all they're worth anyway.
40% halves are worth $11.65.
Yeah, like I said, $10 to $12.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad. Yep. Not bad for a 40% half.
Yep. So, well, buddy, got to hunker down for Saturday. It sounds like we're going from rain tomorrow and 50s to snow, freezing rain, and wind Saturday.
Barb says she thinks she could pay to go to Alaska in silver.
I saw that.
Well, you know, there you go, Barb.
120 40%ers yesterday.
He did what?
He bought 120 40% coins yesterday. I think I'm taking it to be halves.
Well, it'd about have to be.
So,
yeah, it'd about have to be as far as American coinage goes.
Yep. Well, Barb, I guess we ain't going to give away 40%ers anymore, are we?
Yeah. Well,
thanks,
you never know.
As soon as I can get out. I thought about doing some detecting and cleared off just down from here. I couldn't even push a shovel in the ground. We lost our snow. We got that cold freeze, and 2 inches down, you can't get through. Soft top.
Now Barb's asking Alan if he needs some silver dimes.
Yeah. So, but everybody have a great night. If you do get to go out, those of you over there, some of the warmer areas, post them up.
Warmer?
Yeah, like maybe Nicaragua. I don't know.
Right, somewhere closer to the equatorial line.
There you go. Right now, down in Aruba.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really felt bad there last week. They were reporting, and if you guys watch both sides of the world news, if you're on NBC, CBS, ABC, they were all those people that got stranded because the U.S. military shut down all the airspace over there, and they had to stay a whole extra weekend down in the Caribbean.
Oh, those poor people.
I just felt so bad for them.
I know.
I just couldn't
Oh.
believe it. So I'm out of here.
How could they have ever dealt with that?
I don't know how they survived, because the people that were supposed to fly down there are the ones that were really PO'd. I would be. What do you mean I can't go down there? Can't you?
Yeah, they're wanting to get somewhere warm.
Night, Richard. Everybody have a great one. Stay out of trouble. Hope you learned a little bit. We had a little bit of fun, and we'll be back Sunday. I don't know what we're going to be doing yet, but we'll come up with something.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm just trying to get through this stuff.
Yeah, I know it. Get over it. Get everybody healthy out there.
Right.
Later, my good friend. Thanks for having me.
We'll see you, Chuck.
Bye, buddy.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I've just been trying to get over this crud. I mean, even Sunday, I'm sitting here, I'm trying to do the show, and I'm just sweating. I'm dying. And then after the show, I mean, it had just sitting here trying to do the show, it had taken it out of me. I was ready to go right back to bed, and that's like I said, got out yesterday for a little bit, just long enough to try to get some errands taken care of. Didn't get everything knocked off the list, but even just a little bit that we were out doing that was enough to kind of set us both back a little bit. Tam's still dealing with it too. But what do you do? Either way, oh, and Janet, if you're still listening, thank you very much. We had a surprise package from Janet. Very cool. And if you're still listening, Janet, you know what I'm talking about. Very cool. As a matter of fact, who knows? Maybe I could even get a picture of that. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But as we roll on out of here, we'll check real quick and see. Looks like gold is currently sitting at $4,466.40 an ounce. Silver's at $79.22 an ounce. Platinum's at $2,322.60, with palladium at $1814.70. Gold backs are, what did we say? $8.92, $8.93, $9. And I believe that was on a 1 gold back dimes, silver dimes, 90% dimes, $5.50, $5.60. Looks like people were seeing copper at $6. Interesting times. If you enjoyed the show, you can throw us a like, hype the video, follow us here, Beyond Sight and Sound on YouTube, Beyond Sight and Sound on Facebook, Metal Detecting, Beyond Sight and Sound Facebook group, all the wonderful podcast distributions, wherever you may find them. Join us on one of them, all of them, or none of them. The choice is entirely up to you. We're glad you joined us here tonight. Keep an eye on the spot prices, and let us know what you're seeing out there. Good information there, Jason. We especially like hearing what people are seeing at the coin shops and such. Are they buying? Are they selling? Is there a lot of turnaround? Are the cases full? Are they dwindling? You know, there's a lot going on. Until the next one, stay warm if you can. If you've got the grunge, speedy recovery. We're out of here. We sure are glad you found us here tonight. Thanks for dropping by and joining in. If you like metal detecting, treasure hunting, gold prospecting, or even entertaining discussion, check us out Wednesdays and Sundays, 8 p.m. Eastern, on your favorite podcast distribution services.